Not today, Steve, dickhead. Stick your 2-1 up your ass. Alright, everyone. It is Kev Ashford here, and this is... yeah. VanCam. Yeah. Manchester United 1. Manchester City 2. I mean, it was hard to take that. I think the thing that pissed me off more than anything was the fact that it was just 2 shit goals to give away. You will not see 2 easier goals in a Manchester derby, and we're talking tap-ins here. And what is Lukaku doing? Defending corners. I know he's a big fella or whatever, but just stick him at the other end of the field. Do you know what I mean? He's paid to score goals. And did he not learn his lesson against Arsenal when he tried like that mad scissor kick thing, nearly scored an own goal if it hadn't been for David De Gea's brilliant save? Just stay up there, mate. Don't try defending, because you obviously can't do it. I was really disappointed in Lukaku, and at the start of the match I'm thinking, when I see the team sheet, Lingard, Rashford, Martial, Lukaku, I'm thinking, we're going to have a go here. We're going to have a proper go at him. Fair play to Mourinho. But the game plan, straight away we're into it, and you just knew United was sitting back and we're inviting City on. Now what I will say, City, I mean, what a team. They were fantastic. It pains me to say it, but this is easily the best Manchester City side that I've ever seen. And we didn't, you know, embarrass ourselves. But I said it in the video last week. Don't go out and cross that white line, and you don't come off the pitch unless, you know, no regrets basically. And we must have loads of them. I really thought we could have got a result, or should have got a result against them. Going into that match, I thought we would have. And we didn't. We didn't, and again, it pains me to say it, but City, fantastic team, fully deserved the win. And I don't know what Mourinho's on about after the match, on about Herrera. You know, it should have been a penalty. It should not have been a penalty. Herrera dived, just like Jesus did. There's just no place in football. It's cheating. That's all it is. And Herrera knows himself. For me, it was a blatant dive. We got ourselves back into the game at half-time, and I'm thinking, whoa, here we go. You know, it was sort of a bit of a mistake. And the second half, again, we just come out, we sat back, we invited them on. We knew they were going to have the lion's share possession of the ball, which they did have. But you can't gift a team like that 2 goals, which is exactly what we did. 2 defensive mistakes. And overall, City fully deserved it. Again, it pains me to say it, but we've got to get up. We've got Bournemouth coming up now on Wednesday. And we really need to sort ourselves out and, you know, get into that. But Lukaku, again, I'm going back to it. This is a man whose confidence their confidence seems absolutely shot at the minute. Really shot. And I think the thing that was, he wasn't even battling for the ball. He didn't even look arsed. I reckon, do you know, I didn't even go to the match. I watched it at home with my 2 lads. I think I put more of a shift in during that 90 minutes than he did. And all I did was get up and go to the fridge a couple of times, you know, a few beers, a few toilet stops, scratch my ass. I did more than Lukaku during that 90 minutes. And that's the thing with Lukaku. The thing is, supporters, they see. These supporters that are paying top money to go and watch players like Lukaku, if they're giving off that vibe on the field, that they're not interested and they're not arsed, they haven't got any fight in them, they'll quickly fail at Old Trafford. Lukaku strikes me as the type of guy who's thought, do you know what, I've made it. I'm at United. You haven't made it, mate. The real work starts now. You need to start performing and getting better. And it's in the big games where, you're going to be judged. And that's where I wasn't Wayne Rooney's biggest fan, but you certainly couldn't fault him for giving 110% every match. Same with Carlos Tevez, old fuckface, you know what I mean? Carlos Tevez would always give 110%. 110%, chasing down dead causes, lost balls, running into channels, basically coming back. If he's not involved in the game, try and get on the ball. Look at Rooney at Everton at the minute. Just scored a goal in the derby against the Mickey Mousers. You know, he scored a hat-trick the other week. And he will always fight for it. Lukaku, this is what I thought he was about. So he should be doing that as well. We've got to get up. We've got Bournemouth coming up now on Wednesday. And we really need to sort ourselves out and, you know, get into that. But Lukaku, again, I'm going back to it. This is a man whose confidence their confidence seems absolutely shot at the minute. Really shot. And I think the thing that was, he wasn't even battling for the ball. He didn't even look arsed. I reckon, do you know, I didn't even go to the match. I watched it at home with my 2 lads. I think I put more of a shift in during that 90 minutes than he did. And all I did was get up and go to the fridge a couple of times, you know, a few beers, a few toilet stops, scratch my ass. I did more than Lukaku during that 90 minutes. And that's shocking. Absolutely shocking. I never, oh, he'd be alright. He needs Pogba back. He doesn't. He's better than that. And you can't blame it on Pogba, the fact he didn't play. So what? We had the players out there. And for me, certain players there have let us down big time. Big time. And it hurts because it's Man City. And the way that they celebrated, so what? Let them celebrate. If they want to take selfies in the changing room and have blue and white confetti and all that. And Mourinho's probably, well, apparently stormed into the dressing room and said, you know, calm it down. For me, that's the team talk done for the rematch at the Etihad. The reverse fixture. I put pictures up on the wall of them all celebrating and saying, remember how that hurt? And it's actually come out in the press that there was like a 20-man kind of brawl, you know, in the tunnel, away from everybody else. Why didn't you do it on the pitch? You know, if you had that much anger and fight in you in the tunnel, arsing around in the tunnel, you should have done it on the pitch. We were outfought in every department yesterday, on Sunday, and like I say, I can't, how many times I'm going to say it, it pains me to say it, but we're well behind them at the minute. Technically and as a team, City, I mean, they are running away with the league, and it won't be won until it's won when the trophy gets handed out. But 11 points at this stage of the season. Can you see Man City losing, you know, 3 or 4 games? They don't even look like drawing games at the minute. They're just blowing everyone out the park. It's hard to take, man. It's hard to take. But we've got a chance of getting back on track. And the sign of a good team will be one that, in the aftermath of a defeat like this, we've just got to rise to this now. And we need to really keep getting points on the board. It's Man City's title to lose. And that's all we can hope for. Because at the minute, we're just playing for second place. And it's not good enough for Man United. It isn't good enough. The style of play against Man City wasn't good enough. We're better than that. We shouldn't be a long ball team. And I know we were trying to beat the press and all that. You know, trying to play it long, but it wasn't working. Lukaku's first touch was absolutely shocking. It looked like he was running round with concrete blocks as boots. It didn't even look like he could run. I don't know whether he was out on the lash the night before or whatever, but yeah, obviously not happy. So get commenting, get it in. I just wanted to do a quick one to get the derby, you know, off my chest. I will be back, obviously, on the Friday. We'll look back at Bournemouth and do all the usual shenanigans. Fellaini watch, your comments and all that. Loads of comments. Last video is by far one of the most watched videos that I've done, so, which is great. But yeah, Blue Monday. And this knobhead Steve as well. Dickhead. Right, I'll be back on Friday. Nice one. Let me know what you think.